Hey everybody, so today I'm gonna talk about obesity and how I got it from antipsychotics and the drugs that was like antidepressants. Yeah, these two drugs made me obese and develop hormonal issues, which I already cured from because I don't take it anymore. I think the thing about taking all these antipsychotics and depressants is that you literally know that for a girl like me, like you think that it will like help you, I guess, or like it's not a big deal, but like if you actually like dive deeper, you do know that like there are side effects. So that was what I was like suffering from, and obesity was one of the like main highlights. So about I was 15 years old and upper, I was really self-conscious about the way I look. I went to the clinics and I always had to weigh myself when, I was seeking psychiatric help, like I told you in my younger days. And it was like shameful for me because I had to know what my ideal weight was. And I couldn't remember what my weight was. But I knew it was like, now that I know what is my height and weight, my weight was normal. But every single time I would go to the ideal weight, it's not my weight. And when I look in the mirror, all I knew was that I looked like my cheeks were like big. If I looked down, my neck was big, my face was big, and I was so sad about it at one point of time because when I was like 17 years old or 18 years old, I just felt like I wasn't looking like this back then. Like now I could say that my looks are like better, but then it's like that's was how I look. I look different from now and then. But I was so conscious about being just chubby and everywhere. I just feel like I just resorted to like I didn't like vomit, but I wanted to, because I was so badly like it was just random. I'm a very random odd person. I just like, and I didn't want to like I guess I had a lot of like hatred for my body because it was like my cheeks were fat, my neck was fat, and my point is like, okay, I got obesity from all these drugs, but my point is that I have body dysmorphia, and I never cured from it. I just can't face that. I had it ever since young, and I still struggle with it because I look in the mirror and there's like, different mirrors obviously around the house. I look myself in the mirror here in my room, and I thought that I'm just like very thick, you know. But when I look in my mom's mirror in her room, I look just skinny, And it wasn't about like me like adoring girls like K-pop idols or something. It was like I just felt like out of place because I wasn't, back then I wasn't like, so like nobody else that I saw was like having a large face or I guess like chin fats, and I was like, it really like breaks me because it scares me because I feel like if I look in mirrors, it makes me feel like I'm two different people because my body is not the same. And I also know like I can't recognize my face a lot, and it really like made me insecure because like I look back when I was young and then now, and I obviously know like my face is the same, but like I know my face has changed a lot. But so the fact that I read fact that nothing in your face change as you grow older, only your nose gets larger. But I really have a different face, and I struggle with it because I had this thinking where my online friend told me that I got witchcraft on me or something, or obviously maybe it's because I'm a type of individual. But it's it really affects me because I was thinking oh, so now I don't recognize my face. It's just the worst because it's someone hexed me, which I obviously keep going my life. But then it's I don't know how I look like, and I do acknowledge that I look different, but it's super bad, for me. And the main thing is with obesity and body dysmorphia, it's very hard to accept things. You're so confused about yourself, you're so it's just so hard. But what I did to be back to not being obese, because I wasn't just obese, I was morbidly obese. What I'm morbidly obese is because I was physically sick too because I was obese, and because I was on antipsychotics. This still came along because obviously my body couldn't handle my antipsychotics because I was obese. So I just feel I wasn't just obese. I had to go to a freaking obesity center because my physical health was so bad. I love about it now, but back then it just sucks, man. So I literally stopped my antipsychotics, and basically what I did to lose weight was just to walk around a lot in my condo, 30 minutes or more, 1 hour, consistently, every day. But obviously, because I was obese because of my antipsychotics, so now I'm obviously I don't think I'll be obese again. But that was how bad it is. You just don't even know what to do if you literally first you don't even know how you look because of body dysmorphia, and then you have obesity. I mean, I'm glad I have obesity, and this video was to know that if you were ever obese or you are obese, it's not something that I want to let you know that I'm in it because I'm in it. I was trying to know that you are not alone, and what I did to help myself was for my better sake. I didn't enjoy it. It was just a sudden rise on my weight because of antipsychotics, but it's not here to garner sympathy or something, because I just feel it was just because. But if you're naturally obese, you can always just learn to accept yourself. I know people who were obese, overweight, they can't even lose weight because it's just that hard, or it's in their genes. So be it when I was obese, I was losing my mind this. I was okay, I wanted to reach my ideal weight. But what really got me breaking was obviously my body dysmorphia, because I struggle with it. It's a very hard thing, but now I'm more accepting of it, because I realize that the importance of your body and how you look at yourself, no matter if it's different or not, I just think that if you love your body or accept it, I have a hard time understanding loving things or yourself, because obviously a lot of it, but acceptance is how okay, I just feel yeah. And if I have place of fear, I'm okay, that's how I am. But I don't even care, because if I have a goal, I would reach it, and this is how I want myself to feel better than I do. Like, I really do accept myself, my looks now, and yeah, I definitely changed a lot. My past self and now, I don't have pictures of myself from past, but I'm not like that anymore. Even if you see my previous videos, that I was definitely more, my face was more like big, or my chin is like big, then I do know that, and I acknowledge that, and it was a toll on my body. So I feel like, I know, like, oh no, that just sucks, I don't like that. But now, as I'm talking to myself, I'm so lucky that I accept myself, and I do acknowledge that my face like fluctuates a lot, because as you guys know, I was on a lot of psychiatry drugs, which causes me to gain weight, because my body just can't take the medicine, because it always just makes me like big, in like person, in like face and stuff. But yeah, and I just realized that as I go through TikTok, I saw that the normal like BMI is like 23 and above, and the lightest is like below 23. And obviously I did took my height and weight at the polyclinic, and I know that what my BMI is, and like it was so bad. I struggle with my body so bad. I don't know what it is to like being healthy, or like, because all I ever like was like obese, everything about obesity for like a year. But as I said, I was self-conscious because body dysmorphia. That's why I was struggling, and I couldn't really like, I was so pleased with my body. I was really, really young. I guess maybe that's the age where you feel conscious, but I still do know I will never like recover from body dysmorphia. But the thing is, like, it's something that like I know now that like 23 and above is a healthy. So for me, I took that as a nice thing, I was like, okay, my weight is fine, I mean, like, healthy, and I can at least agree with myself that like I don't need to like compare myself to the ideal weight range, or like like the weight itself. It's very, very degrading to like weigh yourself, and like, and then suddenly below like ideal weight range is this, like, yeah, it's the worst. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not on any medicine right now. And yeah, so all I ever know was that acceptance is the key to everything. And yeah,